In the heart of the medieval Middle East, a legend was born. The region, rich in culture and history, was a melting pot of civilizations. His name was Saladin, a name that would echo through history. Revered by many, his legacy would be remembered for centuries. Born in 1137, his early life was steeped in Kurdish nobility. The Kurdish culture played a significant role in shaping his character. He learned the arts of war and statecraft, mastering the sword and strategies of battle. Little did anyone know, this young man would one day become a formidable leader. His journey was just beginning. Saladin's rise to power was swift and strategic. Born in Tikrit in 1137, he grew up in a time of great political upheaval. He honed his skills under the tutelage of his uncle, Shirkuh, a seasoned military commander. This mentorship was crucial in shaping Saladin's future. Shirkuh was a key player in the Ayyubid dynasty's rise to power in Egypt. His military campaigns laid the groundwork for Saladin's eventual dominance. When Shirkuh died, Saladin, still a young man, found himself in a position of great influence. He was appointed as the Vizier of Egypt, a role that came with immense responsibility. He was a shrewd political operator and quickly consolidated his power. Saladin's ability to navigate the complex political landscape was remarkable. The young leader faced internal and external threats. His leadership was constantly tested by those who sought to undermine his authority. Rival factions within Egypt challenged his authority. These internal conflicts required Saladin to be both a diplomat and a warrior. The Crusader states, Christian enclaves established in the Holy Land, posed a constant military threat. Saladin had to be vigilant and strategic in his military campaigns. Saladin navigated these challenges with deftness. His strategic acumen and diplomatic skills were key to his success. He quelled rebellions and unified Egypt under his banner. His leadership brought stability to a region that had been fraught with conflict. He then set his sights on the larger goal, uniting the Muslim world. Saladin's vision extended beyond Egypt, aiming for a unified front against external threats. Saladin is best known for his role in the Crusades. These were a series of religious wars fought between Christians and Muslims for control of the Holy Land. Saladin emerged as the champion of the Muslim world. He was a brilliant military strategist and a courageous warrior. He inspired his troops with his unwavering faith and his commitment to justice. His most famous victory came at the Battle of Hattin in 1187. The Crusader army, weakened by thirst and poor leadership, was decisively defeated. This victory paved the way for Saladin's recapture of Jerusalem. The city, sacred to both Christians and Muslims, had been under Crusader control for nearly a century. Saladin's victory sent shockwaves through Christendom. Saladin's military successes were not solely due to his bravery. He was a master strategist. He understood the importance of logistics and planning. He knew how to exploit the weaknesses of his enemies. He often employed clever tactics to outmaneuver his opponents. One notable example is his use of scorched earth tactics during the Third Crusade. He recognized the Crusaders' reliance on foraging for supplies. He ordered the poisoning of wells and the burning of crops along their line of march. This strategy weakened the Crusader army, making them more susceptible to attack. Saladin's strategic brilliance made him a formidable adversary. His victories reshaped the political landscape of the Middle East. Section 5. A clash of faiths. The Crusades were a clash of faiths, but Saladin was known for his chivalry and respect for his enemies. Despite the brutal nature of these conflicts, Saladin's conduct stood out. He provided medical care to his enemy, King Richard the Lionheart, when he fell ill. This act of kindness was unheard of during such tumultuous times. After his conquest of Jerusalem, he allowed the Christian inhabitants to leave peacefully, showing remarkable restraint and humanity. He even offered to pay for their safe passage, reflecting his deep sense of justice and fairness. Saladin's actions provided a glimmer of hope and humanity amidst the brutality of the Crusades. Section 6. Chivalry amidst conflict. One famous anecdote tells of Saladin's encounter with Richard the Lionheart, the English king who led the Third Crusade. During a battle, Richard's horse was killed. Saladin, in a remarkable gesture of chivalry, sent Richard 2 replacement horses. This act of respect for a worthy opponent transcended the battlefield. Saladin's code of conduct extended beyond the battlefield. He was known for his fairness and his commitment to justice. He established hospitals and schools. He patronized scholars and artists. He was a devout Muslim, but he tolerated other religions. His reign was marked by prosperity and relative peace. Section 7. The Enduring Legacy. Saladin died in 1193, but his legacy lived on. He is still revered throughout the Middle East as a hero and a liberator. He is also remembered in the West as a chivalrous and honorable foe. His story has been told and retold for centuries, inspiring generations with his courage, his wisdom, and his compassion. His life and achievements continue to be studied by military strategists today. His story serves as a reminder that even in the midst of conflict, it is possible to uphold principles of honor and respect. Saladin's name remains synonymous with chivalry, leadership, and strategic brilliance. Section 8. Timeless Lessons. Saladin's life offers timeless lessons for our own time. He teaches us the importance of courage, compassion, and understanding. In an increasingly divided world, his story reminds us that we can overcome our differences and find common ground. We can learn from his emphasis on education, justice, and tolerance. He demonstrated that true leadership is not just about power, but about service to others. His legacy encourages us to strive for excellence in all that we do. It inspires us to be more compassionate, more just, and more understanding in our interactions with others. Saladin's story is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more inspiring content.